Hey guys, my name is Michelle and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm super excited to do this. I just received yesterday my package from Tati Beauty, which you guys, if you're not following her on any social platform, you're insane. But definitely here on YouTube, she is a goddess when it comes to the beauty community. She does amazing reviews. Everything's super honest. Like if she doesn't like it, she tells you why. I've actually been watching her now for a few years, and like when she posts a video about anything, she's like my first person I go to hear what she thinks about it, because she hasn't steered me wrong yet. I've tried a lot of products because of her, not tried a lot of products because of her. I just really appreciate her super honest opinion, and I'm really excited to play with her makeup today. So here's my package. Like, you guys, she's so stunning. It's a little disheveled right now because I, of course, got it yesterday and I had to open it and look at it right away. I've looked at the palette, but I have not looked at the Blendiful, which is one of the products I just got from her. So this is the palette. It came in this really nice cover. And then this is what the front of the palette looks like. And you guys, is that not the most stunning palette you've ever seen? Like mattes, shimmer, chunky glitter. I honestly don't know how I'm going to, I don't know how I'm going to decide which color to do. Well, obviously I'm going to mix them, but it's going to be so hard to pick. I want them all. And you guys, this is a really nice sturdy mirror. I still have the cover on there right now, but there's a nice sturdy mirror on there. And then let's open these together. So this is the Blendiful, and it comes with a big one and a small one. This, she says, is your replacement for, oh my gosh, this feels so nice. Your replacement for any type of sponge. So this is the big one. This one you can do powders, creams. You can bake with it. You can chisel out contour. This is like insane. It feels like the most snuggly blanket. Like, oh, so nice. And then this one, the small one, is a little bit firmer, and this one she suggests you using for like touch up throughout the day. So like if you get oily, to help pick up oil off your face, especially in your T-zone. But that's what the little one's for. Obviously you could use it for other things too, but I know from watching her video that is what she suggested to use it for. But I'm super excited. The other cool thing is these are super eco-friendly because you can wash them. So on here it says cleaning instructions: machine wash and dry in a delicate laundry bag, or gently hand wash with warm soapy water. Rinse thoroughly and blot dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean, and they're 100% polyester. Okay, so I just pulled up her website here, and I'm going to go through what she says you can do with it. So primer, it says banish the appearance of pores and fine lines by using a pressing motion with a blurring primer. And then foundation, you can sweep or buff it. I normally buff with like a beauty blender, but I'm going to try swiping it. You guys, this is so soft. I'm going to try swiping it with this today. You can do concealer. And she, in her photo here, says to use like you can fold this and make it more into a pointed tip and then go underneath. And then same with contour. Holding in half on your finger, use a striping motion to pick up and lay down your contour with the angles of your face. So fold it in half with your finger and then carve it out like this. Powder, same thing. Use one of the edges and tap that under wherever you bake with. Highlight to kind of dab on. It says cream or powder highlight. I will link her website in the description box. It looks like right now her palette and these are available right now. You guys, her palette sold out twice, so if you're thinking of trying it, faster than later. So we're gonna hop into my primer. Again, I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm gonna go in on one of the corners and get a little bit of my primer on here, and we're gonna just press this into the face. So from watching a lot of other reviews, I've also heard that because of the material of this, you actually don't need as much product as you typically would, which is also super nice. You know, when I use my fingers or my sponge, I definitely go in with more. You can't even tell Like, there's nothing left on here. It's all on my face. That's really, really nice. All right, so I'm going to go in with my Pharmacy cream. Again, this is the CC cream in Light 01. And I'm gonna take this and swipe it on. Well, already this is way faster because I'm not sitting and buffing and blending. I'm gonna just buff a few spots. But in general, the swiping, like, dang, that was so nice. Like, that was seconds. And you guys, there's barely anything on here. I feel like this gives the same effect of using a beauty sponge, but I used a little bit less product because I knew that's one of the perks of it, is that you're not using as much stuff, so I didn't go in and apply a lot. But you guys, like, I think this looks super nice. It blended obviously in seconds, like, hello, that's a huge perk. Now I'm gonna go in with my Jeffree Star concealer, and it is in the shade C5. And we are going to conceal and see how this blends out. I'm gonna do, like in her video and in the ad on the website, is I'm gonna fold it like this and then go in and do it this way. Okay, what? Like, how is this so fast? This is insane. This is to be the fastest, minus once I get to my eyes. This is gonna be like the fastest I've ever done my makeup ever. So she claims that you can also use this for contour. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna fold it again, and I'm gonna go back into my RCMA palette, into the two shades I usually use, and apply my contour. I'm gonna go back in to my palette here with this a little bit lighter shade and conceal a little bit more. Just highlight that area a little bit more. I feel like I brought my contour down just a little too far. So I definitely feel that I got it blended out really nicely. I don't know if it's necessarily faster than my beauty sponge, but I definitely used a lot less product, so that's a perk. Like, I mean, if it's not as fast, but you're not wasting a ton of product, like, I'm okay with that. But I do like how it looks. Like I said, I just don't know if it's any faster, but I also have been using a sponge a lot longer. This is my first time using it, so it could be just me getting used to using a puff. I've literally never used a puff before. This is the first time I've ever bought a makeup puff, and I know Tati loves them a lot. She uses them in a lot of her videos, so that was kind of why I had to jump on the train to buy hers, because I knew she's used them for so long that if she's gonna put one out, like, it's gonna be amazing. So like I said, I don't know if it's faster than my beauty sponge to blend everything out, contour wise. But I did use a lot less product, and you guys, like, nothing is sticking. Like, look how clean that is. It's insane to me that all this, like, everything I put on my face, this is barely even dirty. And the cool thing is I've been trying to stick to, like, the same type of products on the same side. So, like, this was my, like, concealer, and then I did a little contour, and then this is foundation, and, like, this side I'm going to use for, like, powders. And so I like that it's so big and you can fold it, and then obviously you can use this side too and use it for things. So, like, one side could be your liquid side, one side could be your powder side. I do like that a lot. I think that's super smart. And I am really excited to see how it cleans up. I think that also is, like, genius. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my RCMA powder. This is the No Color powder. And I'm going to dip into the powder with my puff. I'm going to do a little baking because if there's any fallout, I want it to hit the powder because the powder will be easy to brush away when I'm done. All right, so I have my powder on. Now I'm going to go into my Morphe 8L palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade Donut as always, and I am going to bronze up my face. And I'm going to fold it over to the clean side, and I'm going to just use that to help soften and blend everything just a little bit more. And then go back to the side that I had originally put my bronzer on and just blend forward a little bit more. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Literati, which is just a little bit lighter, and I'm going to use that to just lighten these up a little bit. So because this does pick up so much product and not leave it on the puff, it just got a little heavier than I usually like. But you guys, I like it a lot. Like, I think I just like that, like, look how easy that is. Like, I can just, and I'm going to brush away some of this powder. But how nice that I can use this all on one. Wow, I was just blocking the camera really bad. So I can use this all on one. Yeah, this is super cool. So now, did it say in there that you could use this for blush? It did, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it did. Let's try it. I'm gonna go into my Peach Pop palette from Ulta Beauty and dip into the shades Terracotta and Spice like I always do. I'm going to just stamp the excess on the back of my hand because it does pick up, like, hopefully you can see that on camera, but it does pick up a lot of product. And we are going to blush. That looks so nice. Like, wow. That worked really well. So I'm going to flip this the other way. So it's on the side with, like, the band. And I'm going to dip into Cosmic on the highlight palette. And a little bit of Stardust too. Like, how nice is this? Like, if you were traveling to, whoo, look at that nose highlight. If you were traveling to not have to have, like, because, you know, we already pack all of our eyeshadow brushes. How nice would it be to literally only pack this? You can wash it every day or every few days while you're gone. And not have to have all these extra brushes packed that you just don't need. Like, that would be so nice. So far, really, really love this. All right, I'm gonna do my brows really quick and then hop into the eyeshadow. do the eyes. I'm gonna lay down just a little bit more concealer. All right, so I've primed my lids, and let's get into this stunning palette. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M504, and I'm gonna dip into Aura, and I'm gonna just pack that all over the whole lid. Next, I'm gonna go into the shade Soothe, and I'm gonna work this into my crease. Okay, but like, why are these shadows, like, I feel like I'm putting velvet on my face. Like, why are these so freaking soft? And blending like a charm. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade Poet, which is this really pretty, deep, like almost wine shade. And I'm just packing that on the outer corner. Holy pigment, people. Holy pigment. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M330 and just blend out that edge a little bit. Okay, you know how I said I put powder down so if there was fallout? There's literally not even a speck. Like, not even a speck of fallout. Which is amazing, considering how pigmented this is. Like, I can't believe that I just can't believe there's no fallout. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M506, and I'm gonna go into the shade Memory, which is her black. And I'm just gonna ever so slightly deepen this really far outer corner. And then go back in with my M504 that has the remaining of Poet and help blend that out. So I did that just to ever so slightly just darken that corner just a little bit. I felt like it was just a little too light. Go with the JS11, and I'm going to go into the shade Aura. And so far I've been using all the mattes. This one is the metallic in the shade Aura. I'm gonna go back in with my M330 and just blend everything together.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that is so stunning. Like, holy buckets. Okay. I'm going to go in with a JS6 and I'm going to dip back into Soothe. And I'm going to buff my lower lash line. I'm going to go into the shade Ritual, which is a deep brown. And into Poet. You guys, this is the most insane palette. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my JS12 and I'm gonna dip into Aura again, but in the sequin row. What is happening? You guys, I'm gonna hit pan on this palette. Like, I can feel it. I'm gonna hit pan. Okay, so I want to do a glitter because you guys, like, check out that this very top row right here. Look at those glitters. The problem is they're all beautiful. So how do I decide which one to do? Oh, I feel like I should do Aura. Ooh. Oh, you guys. Aura. That's Soothe. Or Strong. Oh my God. Let's swatch them. Oh my God. You guys. Woo! How do I decide which one to do? Shoot. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Aura. I'm gonna do Aura. And I'm just gonna pack it in the center of my lid. I'm gonna go into the inner corner. You guys. Do you see that right now? I sure hope this is like coming off on camera like it should be. Because holy crap! Oh my God. That is stunning. Like, beyond stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna dip into Poet and I'm gonna literally just kind of blend these two together a little bit. Woo! You guys, I can't. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with my puff and I'm gonna dust away powder. Holy crap. You guys, this is beyond, like, these eyes are beyond stunning. Wow. Okay, girl, you gotta relax. Girl, you got to relax, but it's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna dip back into memory with my JS7. This is really, like, I think when this was made, it's for eyes too, but I think his big thing was actually for eyebrows, but I love this for eyeliner, especially using shadows. So I'm in memory and I'm gonna give myself a little wing. So this one is having a little fallout now that I'm packing it on this way. When I just put it on before, it was completely fine. So I think it's because the brush isn't gripping it as well. And I'm not, I'm like swiping it this time. But it's still not bad. I'm gonna set my face a little bit. Because we all know, setting face life. Use my plastic shield from her mirror. Okay. So there is a little fallout with glitter, which is super normal. Honestly, you should use like a glitter glue or something like that to hold it down. I didn't. Knowing full well that that would be the case, but I did it anyways. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more blush and highlight. I think I've determined just now after looking at my face while I'm sitting here, I like the puff a lot. I like it for laying down creams. For me though, it did not give me enough punch for my powders. And that again could just be me. Maybe I'm nervous about putting too much on, so I'm going light-handed with it. I really think it's me, but I do like the puff for putting down my creams. Like, they go on super fast. They blended beautifully. So I definitely do like them for my creams, but I think for my powders, I'm definitely gonna stick with a brush, but I'm gonna keep playing with it because, like I said, this is the first time I've ever used a powder puff before, or a puff in general. So it could literally just be me getting used to it, and that's totally probably 100% possible. So I'm just gonna use my brush to lay down just a little bit more of my powders. But I really do like, the puff. I think either I need to keep practicing with it with powders, or it's just not going to be for me with powders, and that's okay too. All right, let's get some mascara on. All right, so I'm going to do my lips, and then I will give you my final thoughts. So if you're wondering what I did for my lips, I used, again, Becca lip liner in Low Maintenance. And then I put on the Cream Morphe for Ev's shade. This is like a really big, I do it a lot. All right, so I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on everything that I tried from Tati Beauty. So the puff, I like it a lot. I like that you can clean it, you can wash it. I think that is super genius, because how many times have you used something like, if you've used a puff before or a beauty blender or your brushes, like you're constantly cleaning them. So I like that you can wash this. I like that it's not a one-time use and throw it away, or a few times use and throw it away. You can keep washing, keep using it. I'm gonna play with this little guy throughout the day, and if I get oily and kind of blot with that, I don't know if I will, because my skin is dry right now and I did a little bit of powder, so I might not need to use this. But I do like that I can toss this in my purse, and if I'm out for dinner or if I just have a long day at the salon, like I can touch up and refresh that way. And to this, like I said, for traveling, how nice would it be to have this, have just a few other brushes with, and you can do your whole face and then have a few eyeshadow brushes. Like, that would be so nice. As far as the palette, you guys, I love, 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 love this palette. Like, there's nothing about it that isn't stunning. I'm going to keep showing it to you guys so you can see how beautiful it is. Like, whew, Tati, you did it. And I'm excited to see, like, you know, this is Neutrals Volume 1. So I'm excited to see what other eyeshadow palettes she comes out with. They blended so well. Like, it was super easy. Tons of pigment. The glitter, you guys, like, I'm hoping this is translating on camera. If not, I'm actually, of course, going to take some selfies afterwards, and I'll post this at the end too, just so you can see, like, the full impact. But you guys, the glitter is stunning. All of the colors blended beautifully. Like, they're super pigmented. They're so soft, like, insanely. It felt like I was putting velvet on my face. Like, that's the only way I can describe it, is that it felt like velvet. I love that there are all the shades towards the bottom. So there's Memory, Ritual, Strong, Soothe, Aura, and Poet. And then going up this way is different finishes. So you have matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. I think that's super smart, because sometimes there are shades and palettes that I really love, but they're matte and I'm like, that would be a really pretty shimmer. Or they're shimmer and I want them to be glitter, or they're glitter and I want them to be shimmer. Like, I just think that's so, like, I want that same shade but in, like, different finishes. So this was, like, a genius way to do a palette. And if you're looking for a palette that has neutrals, has nudes, but then has, like, this pop of color, or has, like, a nice deep black for, like, a smoky eye, this is a really good palette. And it does blend really beautifully. So I feel like if you're getting into makeup, this would be a nice palette too, because you're not going to be fighting with it. You're not going to be like, why is this patchy? Why am I keep blending? Like, you're not going to get that with this palette. Yeah, like, I can't, like, this is 100% a win. Hey, it's a win. This too, like, this is a win too. I think I just need to play with it more. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever used a puff of any sort. I usually use brushes or a makeup sponge. So this is the first time I've ever used anything like this. I loved it, loved it, loved it for putting down my creams. I'm still playing with the powder aspect of it, and to be honest, it could be just my powders. Maybe my powders aren't as great as they can be. But I think I need to play with that a little bit more. But as far as, like, cream goes, 100%. Like, how fast I put my base on and then, like, blended out my concealer and blended out my contour, like, 100%, 100%, 100%. So I'm super excited. I think this is a great, great palette, a great duo, technically trio if you get the little guys. But honestly, I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. If you spend the money, it'll be well worth it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This was a really fun review. Like, I would like to do more of these, and it'll just be of the access I can get to certain products and stuff. But I wanted to do a review, and I wanted to do a review on my channel of somebody that I admire in the beauty world, admire as a businesswoman. Like, you guys, she is a boss. She's been on YouTube for a long time, and she is kicking butt and taking names. So I'm so excited that my first ever channel review was of Tati Beauty, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link everything in the description box, so if you want to go shop, you guys, seriously, 100%. Real quick before I forget, the palette is $48, and then the puffs are $18 for 2, which, you guys, that's a good deal. To get 2 of them, they're $18 and you can wash them. Like, that's a really, really good deal. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!